Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Ranking Sonny Corinthos' most cringeworthy romances, a General Hospital retrospective. General Hospital fans love Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, and right now he is edging into his latest romance with Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, and she obviously had the last name Sidwell at some point, but there's a whole pile of fans who really hate them together. But let's face it, she's not the worst woman Sonny's ever been with. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're gonna talk about Sonny's absolute worst romances, ranked from pretty bad to absolutely terrible. If you are a longtime watcher, you know Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, has had tons of romances over the last 3 decades. He had a few epic loves, you know, Carly Corinthos, formerly played by Sarah Joy Brown, and Brenda Barrett, Vanessa Marcil. They spring to mind, but mostly Sonny seems to have truly terrible taste in romantic partners. And so there's 7 ladies that stand out. I think will go down in history as some of Sonny's worst pairings. We're gonna count down from number 7. A pairing that polarized fans down to number 1, which is, I think, without a shred of doubt, the absolute worst romance Sonny has ever had on General Hospital. And we'll see if you agree with us on just how truly terrible that one is. Alright, let's dive in. Ranking Sonny Corinthos' worst romances, a General Hospital retrospective number 7. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. We got to start with, you know, that recent romance, and it initially came out of left field, so it had fans heavily divided from the start. People either loved or hated Sonny with Nina Reeves. There really wasn't a middle ground in the fandom. Some thought it was a breath of fresh air. Others saw a travesty they wanted to see go down in flames. Because Sonny had amnesia, and Nina knew exactly who he was, and his family thought he was dead, so they were mourning him. It was very problematic. Plus, you know, Nina intended to tell Carly, but when she was nasty to her on the phone, well, Nina decided to keep the secret. And of course, that rubbed fans the wrong way. Amnesiac Sonny, aka Mike, fell hard for Nina. He thought he had met her recently, and when he got back his memories, obviously Sonny was very angry at Nina, but then he went ahead, he divorced Carly, and married Nina anyway, and they might still be married if not for that SEC call, General Hospital Stockholm Sonny. So some fans felt like Sonny had kind of a Stockholm Syndrome thing with Nina because she kept him away from his family just with her. But also, you know, Sonny felt a very deep attachment to her, couldn't let her go. He even divorced Carly to be with Nina, and this pairing was just really divisive among fans. Some said it was the worst thing ever, and they raged that Sonny should have been back with Carly, and others really liked him with Nina and still want them to reunite to this day. I actually like them together, but I know lots of people don't, so that's why she is on our worst romantic pairing list, but far from the very worst. The problematic pairing of Sonny and Margot Dawson, number 6. The second terrible ship with Sonny that we want to talk about is Margot Dawson. Do you remember her? Many fans consider her one of Sonny's absolute worst relationships, but for me, it wasn't the worst. It was just bad. I do love the actress that played her, Elizabeth Hendrickson. She's over on Y&R on Recurring, but I will say this was pretty much my least favorite character that she has ever played. Margot popped up as the Port Charles DA who desperately wanted to put him behind bars for killing her father decades earlier, but it turns out Sonny was not to blame for his death. Still, Margot was bent on putting him behind bars no matter what the cost was going to be. But then, because Sonny has naughty bits that are basically a magnet to any woman in Port Charles, Margot hit the sheets with him. Fan opinion was that the whole thing with him dating and shagging the DA was stupid and awkward, and her flipping so fast from hating him to being his lover was nonsensical. Plus, their chemistry was less than stellar, not a spark in sight. I think fan opinion killed this pair, and then Margot rolled out of Sonny's bed and slunk out of town, never to be seen again.